Hello and welcome. I'm an expert in hotel AI, and I've spent my career right at the intersection of modern hospitality operations and performance support. So it's my pleasure to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. Today, we're diving into a huge shift happening in our industry. We're going to explore how AI is totally transforming the way we manage our teams and ultimately create those unforgettable guest experiences. For anyone building a career in hospitality, this is a look directly into your future.
So here's how we'll break it down. First, we'll talk about the old way and why it's just not working anymore. Then we'll get into the new AI-powered solution, look at 4 specific platforms making it all happen, and wrap up by talking about the real impact this has, not just on the numbers, but on the people.
Okay, so let's get right into it. To really understand why this AI revolution is such a big deal, we first have to agree on the problem it's solving. And that means taking a hard look at the old model of performance reviews.
Think about it for a second. A guest has a bad checkout experience on a Tuesday. By that evening, they've posted a negative review that 1,000 potential customers have already seen. Now, in the old system, a manager might not formally sit down with that team member to discuss it for another, 6 months until their annual review? By then, it's ancient history. In a world of instant, global feedback, that annual review model, well, it's basically broken.
So what's replacing it? Well, the entire industry is shifting to a new philosophy. It's a move away from that once-a-year event and towards a continuous, real-time conversation. And the engine behind all of this is some pretty amazing AI technology.
Now, at the core of this whole thing is what we call an AI cognitive layer. I know, it sounds a little technical, but just think of it as a brilliant assistant for the hotel manager. It's constantly listening to everything, guest reviews, team surveys, even operational data, and instead of just giving the manager a huge pile of raw data, it connects the dots. It finds the patterns and basically says, hey, forget the noise. Here's the one thing you really need to focus on today to make a difference.
Okay, so that's the big idea. But how does this actually work on the ground in a real hotel? Let's get specific and look at 4 leading platforms that are driving this change. Each one solves a really specific, really important piece of the puzzle.
First up, we've got 15Five. The whole mission of this platform is to keep a live, real-time connection with your frontline staff. You know, the people who are actually interacting with your guests every single minute of the day.
And this is where it gets really interesting. 15Five doesn't just ask people how they're feeling. It connects that internal team feedback directly to external guest satisfaction scores. So a manager can literally see that, say, a dip in team morale last Tuesday directly led to lower guest satisfaction scores for that shift. This lets you be proactive with coaching instead of just reacting to problems after they've already happened. Next up is Lattice. If 15Five is about the daily pulse, Lattice is all about playing the long game. It's designed to track professional development with amazing precision. We're talking about building careers here, not just managing shifts. Now for you, as the future leaders in this industry, this is huge. This is how you move away from that generic, one-size-fits-all training we've all experienced. With a tool like Lattice, you can build a truly customized career path for each person on your team, helping them grow their unique strengths.
Okay, let's talk about one of the industry's biggest, most expensive problems, staff turnover. That's where Culture Amp comes in. It's all about nurturing your best talent and keeping them from walking out the door.
This is a total game changer. Culture Amp's AI can actually predict when a valuable employee might be thinking about leaving. It picks up on these subtle little signs of disengagement that a busy manager might easily miss. This gives that manager a chance to step in, offer support, and address the issue before that person starts looking for another job. Just think about the money that saves in recruitment and training alone. And finally, we have Trackstar. This platform is all about one thing: consistency. It's there to make sure that the service standards, the promise your brand makes to every guest, are being met consistently on every single shift, every single day.
What this does is it takes those brand standards out of the employee handbook and makes them a live, daily reality. Managers get a real-time dashboard showing how the team is performing against key targets. This creates a much more transparent and fair environment where great work gets noticed and rewarded right away.
Okay, so we've looked at the tools, but what's the big picture result here? When you put all of these systems together, what does it actually create? Well, it creates this incredibly powerful, positive feedback loop.
It becomes this amazing virtuous cycle. It starts with the AI delivering these really sharp insights. That allows for better, more personalized staff development. That, in turn, creates a team that feels engaged, capable, and genuinely supported. And what do? They deliver an absolutely exceptional guest experience, which, of course, leads to delighted, loyal guests who come back again and again.
And what this all means is that the very essence of our industry, that thing we call the hospitality heart, is no longer just this fuzzy, intangible idea. It actually becomes something we can measure, something we can nurture, and something we can actively improve with real precision. It essentially turns a feeling into a key business metric.
And this brings us to what I think is the most important takeaway of all. What does this massive shift really mean for you as you prepare to become leaders in this industry?
Let's be perfectly clear about this. This technology is not here to replace managers. It's here to empower them. The goal is to let the AI handle the science of management, all the tracking, the data analysis, the pattern recognition, so that managers are armed with objective, data-backed clarity, not just a gut feeling.
And by letting AI take care of the science, it frees you, the leader, up to focus on what humans do best, the art of leadership. The mentoring, the coaching, the inspiration, the personal connection that makes someone feel truly valued. It ensures every single person on your team is seen, heard, and developed to their absolute full potential. So the real question to think about for your own careers is this: as AI gets better and better at the science of performance, your true value will come from how well you master the art of leadership.